Dan Orlovsky told us before this
Oh,
season
let's
began.
go.
Oh, here we go.
And I can tell you, every time Brady throws a touchdown, Dan texts me the number. So he's at 9. Through 2
He got
games,
15 games left, Green.
He has thrown 9 touchdowns. He is 44 years old, and he's thrown 9 touchdowns in 2 games.
The simple way I could say it is Tom Brady can still, at his age, do anything he wants with the football. You know, Patrick Mahomes does it too, where he drops down or whatnot, angles. We see it from Lamar, Russell. Tom Brady can do anything he wants with the football. If he needs to put velocity on it, that's great. If it needs to be touch over a defender, that's great. Fade routes where he just literally throws it in the only place Mike Evans can go turn around and go get it. He don't do whatever he wants with the ball still.
You know what, RC, you said an interesting thing this morning to me when you said maybe the greatest understanding he has was he understood he needed to make the change that he did.
Absolutely. You asked the question, how is he still doing it? How does he have 9 touchdowns? You throw the ball to Mike Evans. You throw the ball to Chris Godwin. You throw the ball to Antonio Brown. You throw the ball to Rob Gronkowski. Think about the last 2 names. Like, Antonio Brown has a case that for 6 years, he was the best wide receiver that ever played. The numbers said Rob Gronkowski may be the best tight end that's ever played the game. These 2 guys are the 3rd and 4th option on paper on this team. The other thing is this. When you look at Tom Brady, I think about Denzel Washington when he was all upset on training day and he said King Kong had nothing on him. Obviously, Father Time has nothing on Tom Brady. When you look at some of those throws yesterday, it wasn't an old man willing the ball out. The post corner to Chris Godwin on the smash route, that was perfectly placed. That was great coverage. When you watch Tom Brady, his understanding of himself, his understanding of his team is next level, and that's why he might break the record. Also, they have 1 extra game, so it wasn't really Dan going out on the limb.
I mean, just 56 touchdowns is a lot of touchdowns, no matter how many games you wind up playing. If there is some concern for the 2-0 Buccaneers, it's on the other side of the ball.
Yes, it's defense. This isn't the same team we watched play the Kansas City Chiefs or the New Orleans Saints or the Green Bay Packers in the playoffs. They're not getting the same type of pressure. You have injuries in the secondary. And when you go out and you get ate up by Matt Ryan, who the Philadelphia Eagles handled pretty well in week 1, that's an issue. And you don't just get to march a team back out and be the same team you were in January or in February. We thought because they had all 22 people returning, we would just run it back. We would see the same thing. Kind of like you said, verse 2. This isn't verse 2. This is a different album and a different song, and they better bring it or this team will not win the Super Bowl because of them.
Jay-Z's Black Album is still the best album ever. The 2 things with the defense that concern me are, you guys know the Oprah meme where it's like, you can get it. That's how it is with a quarterback. You can get a completion. You can get a completion. Like, I feel like quarterbacks are just like, oh, completion. And then as a quarterback, it's always easy when you don't feel like any impact from the defensive line. You're watching the quarterbacks through the first 2 weeks just feel comfortable in the pocket. So you got quarterbacks that are comfortable in the pocket and then confident trying to find completions. Their defensive secondary got to get better.
But that's crazy because we watched Patrick Mahomes run for 500 yards before he threw the ball in the Super Bowl.
Brady's next 2 games, by the way, on the road at the Rams against that really good defense, and then he goes to Foxborough for a game you might hear a little about. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.